Challenge Cup. This stint, raining, my object is to get through the race, quick times, don't put the car off the track, and bring it home to the next driver. That's the challenge.
Now for the first few hours, since it's raining, it's all about survival for these guys. Nakapag-practice man sila in the wet. We expect better weather in the latter hours. For Ribbon Art Motorsports here in the Philippines. First time for me at Clark International Speedway. First time in the V1. We had a really good week, a lot of testing, a lot of practice. Made a lot of progress and then started the race this morning. Difficult conditions. It was raining a lot. The track was really, really wet. Made a little mistake early on. Then we found a good rhythm. So now it's all about just consistency and bringing it home.
Hi, my name's Tom Day. I'm a racing driver from England. First time out here in the Philippines and first time driving the V1. Had a really good time so far, only been here a week. So it's been a very, I'd say, steep learning curve. John, Quattro and the rest of the team have been really good in helping me develop as much as I can. Weather is changeable, so like it is back in the UK, so hopefully that works in my favour. Bit of rain, bit of sun, should be right at home.
Running the V1. In the dry, I think it's a very, very fast car, but in the wet, it's quite the opposite. I was a little bit late getting some practice sessions. I got a little bit when it was light rain and a bit breezy, but not heavy rain. Philippines experience, I really like the track. It's quite challenging, but yeah, more miles under the belt would always help.
First time driving the V1 in the wet, the main aim of that was basically not to spin it, pick a pace and keep going because you lose 20 seconds, we're only getting 20-25 laps up, so there's no point in trying to push and find that extra second.
If ever reach goal Wednesday, then we push.
Alright, so hello guys and welcome to SimRacingPh Katipunan Cup. Yeah, so I think we're still, I don't know, not a whole lot of people here yet, but I think there should be more coming soon. But let's see. So we have a bunch of cars as well. Let me see if I can pull up a list over here. But yeah, it's a lot of cars, and it's not like your typical race cars, which makes this pretty cool, I would say. But over here we have, let's see, we have some in the class 2, in the slower class, we have the Honda Civic FD2, you have the EG6, Civic Type R, and then I believe a Nissan Sentra, Toyota Corolla AE101, and then the Toyota Fitz Yaris RS. And then in the faster class, the C1, we have the Impreza STI track and the Lancer Evo track. So here's an example of the C1. Of course, it's a faster class. Oops, there you go. Pretty cool. That's Subaru, and we have the Mitsubishi. Let me know what you guys prefer. I love both of these as rally cars. Pretty cool. Yeah, and but I don't know. I feel like streetwise, this here, the Mitsubishi Evo. Though I'm not a huge fan. Not like super diehard fan. I don't even know which one is this. Let me know in the comments which one is the correct one. Like which Lancer Evo is this? But yeah, I love it. Anyways, also this is the C2. You can see by their names, at their surnames, what class they are. So you have the Yaris, very small looking. I mean, very short looking compared to, let's say, this particular Civic. You have the Nissan Sentra, I believe, and then yep, more Civic again, and the Nissan Sentra. Cool. All right, so yeah, wonder where the others are. Thought there would be more, but nonetheless, we will continue our stream. Feel like it's a bit dark, but I think it could be just be my monitor. One moment, and let me double check. Oh yeah, I think it's just my monitor. That's cool. So, multi-stream chat. I do apologize, but having some issues with multi-stream chat at the moment. I can only see it's called, I can only see YouTube, but let me see if I can get access to TikTok chat, since there's a lot of you over there as well. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Hi Vernon, hi Kenshin, hi Hans. Right, we're good. Just need to make do with whatever we have. And also, for those that are for those that are following this channel, I will be doing a what's it called, LMU, Le Mans Ultimate 8 hours. Di kaya ng 8 hours mamaya, extinct later. So Sir RG right now is driving. Actually, I could show you guys real quick before the quali starts. Let's see here. Pop out the window. And let me show you guys here. One moment. Let me get OBS real quick. So do we have any windows that I could use? No, not yet. So yeah, I'm doing two things at once, sorta. Is it this? There you go. Oh, it's pretty large, but ta-da! So I'm watching as well. Finished P11 sa 8 hours. Congrats! Which split were you guys in as well? Here we go. I am sort of doing two things at once. So Sir RG here, he's doing his batch of stints. I'll be doing mine later, and we'll get to that. Batangas? Nope. This is Clark. CIS. Clark International Speedway. So we're just waiting for the session to switch, which is taking a while. Not gonna lie. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, I thought there'd be more. Let me see the registration. So hello JM, thanks for the likes. Let me take a quick look at SRPH. Everyone is at Team 1. No one wants to like have their own channel, I guess. That's interesting. I think I don't know, I won't be doing like visiting the channels. Maybe later, we'll see. But that's pretty cool that everyone is here. Dankay Adriano, I think, is revving his engine. Luke Morales has entered. But yeah, looking at the times here, we can see that Russell is pretty quick. He is 2 seconds ahead of Luke Morales. Oh, as we are here. MV YouTube, hello. I'm in the Subaru. SimRacingPh Live. Okay, so yeah, there should be 12 Should be 32 cars. Where'd the others go? Huh. Oh well, it is what it is, right? But we're about to go and start our qualifying. So qualifying here is going to start soon. It is switching between sessions as well, so let's keep that in mind and we'll just wait for it. How is everyone though? Especially after said typhoon. Of course, our thoughts and prayers go to those affected by said typhoon. But yeah, hope you guys are a-okay. Down here in Metro Manila, I don't think it's, well, most at the part where I'm in, it's not bad, but over at Pangasinan, hello Pangasinan viewers, it's pretty crazy. What car am I using? Kunti lang ah. Yeah, it is kunti lang. What car are we using for LMU? It's the excuse me, my voice. For Lamang Ultimate, we're using the Merc. For this one, we have a bunch of cars. So, how do I access all the cars here? Let's see. So we have Russell in the Subaru. We also have Patrick Usot in the Civic. If you notice, these are all different class cars. You can tell by their last names over here. Also have much more Civics, a Nissan Sentra, another Civic, another Nissan Sentra. And then here's a C1 car, same class as Russell's car, so it's a Mitsubishi. There you go. And we also have a Yaris. How to join this? Join SimRacingPh. Unfortunately, you can't register while the event is ongoing, so you'd have to join the next one whenever that is. Is a HUD mod? Yes. All of these are mods pretty much. I feel like it's kind of dark, no? Let's up that. You guys have any tips for making graphics and making stuff look good? Feel free to suggest. I am not one to, I don't have much knowledge over here, but I try. There you go. I think that will look better. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, running a modest RX 6600 as well for the graphics. Just want a smooth stream, but yeah, I think I overcompensated. I thought it'd be more cars on track, but doesn't look like it. Is what it is. Hopefully yung iba makahabol sila, but we'll see, guys. Okay, so Russell's outlap is a 153. Let's see. Cameras on these are interesting, to say the least. Very far. It is what it is. Here we go. You can see on the speedo that was 240 top speed. Let's go on board with Russell real quick. Oh, very close up. You can see his ears over there. What's a good camera angle? There you go. Oh right, I forgot. My set of course has this issue where you can't hear the onboard sound of other cars. So going to be fairly silent on board. But as we can see here, his racing lines using all of the track, virtually all of the track. Of course, in real life you won't be doing this. You won't be going on the grass and eating up those curves like that. But because it's a virtual world, and you can exploit sort of like different things about your mods. So here, for example, most of the grass are quite flat, and so you can take them with, yeah, you can take them and extend your, open up your corners pretty much. As Russell here, he gets a Yaris in the way, but he has set a lap time of a 147.542. Now that's a very, very quick lap for things to begin with. Stream stints 8 hours. Probably. I haven't prepared that actually. Probably we'll do it on YouTube and TikTok only. But yeah, probably. Okay. Let's see over here. So Tankay Adriano with a 152.277. Now that is about 4.7-ish seconds away from Russell. So Russell here might as well be C0 because he's lightning fast in that Subaru. But again, it's a long race, so we'll see what's up as Nino Gonzalez joins. Cool. There you go. We have more drivers coming in. Let's see who Nino Gonzalez's teammates are in this particular race. Also, I do apologize, guys, if my voice just sounds weird. I do have a cough, so it is what it is. But yeah, so it's the brothers, so Francis Gonzalez and Nino Gonzalez in this particular car, driving for SSR Calisonic. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's see who else is here. Alright. Yeah, that's... Oh, by the way, thanks for sharing the live stream. Do appreciate it, and hopefully it'll get more people out there and join us for our community races. Not sure what's in the plans for now, but do stay tuned for, well, more community races. Of course, we have like SSR, we have SimRacingPh. On the rally side of things, we have Phil Pacific, well, Rallycross rather, as well as ACC. We also have the grid for Codemasters F1, and they're also getting into Le Mans Ultimate and ACC, so that's pretty cool to see a bunch of local communities. Uy. Sir Kim Daryl Canosa, shout out kay Sir. What's your thoughts on where you'll finish and how the race will go? Hopefully you're optimistic about the race and finishing P1 just like last time. Oh, as Roy Newmer Rip goes off into the grass for a bit of sightseeing. Also got green needles. Interesting. Green needles for... reminds me of like Need for Speed Most Wanted, where you can choose your HUD. I think if I'm not mistaken. Hello, James. It's been a while. Oh, there you go. It's Nino. Gonzalez goes through this. Sir Christian says, bakit kasi wala ka? Real. Alright, so yeah. Well, there wasn't much onboard sound, but enjoy the exhaust at least. All of these cars are fairly loud, so I have my volume a bit low, but let's see if I can increase it on my end. Alright, audio. There you go. Engine opponents at 100, but I don't know why it's not playing a sound when I'm on board with another driver like this. See, it's like silent now. But oh well. Ooh, what a track cut there, and a bounce. Russell Reyes with a 146.882. Now that is, I don't know, no words. That's just quick, especially relative to the other drivers. Yeah, I might as well again be in his own class C0. Nope. What was that sound? Must be like a, I don't know, an exhaust or something, like pop. Alright, Nino Gonzalez now up in P1 for the C2 class. Not to be confused with the C2 drink, which I really love. I love the apple. I remember when it was available in Indonesia and then it stopped, and I was like, oh man, I missed that. But now I'm at homeland of C2, and I get to enjoy all the C2 I want. I used to like the lemon too, but kind of got bored of that. But what are some underrated tea drinks out there? Now here we are rambling about C2 as qualifying goes. Oh my goodness, I just realized it's 19 minutes still. It's a longer one compared to like your Super GT and what's the recent one we had? GR86 Rookies Club. Hey, there we go. You have Sipcorn, Kanungla in the C1 class. So that's pretty cool. More people, the more the merrier, of course, and makes lowering my graphics slightly a bit more meaningful. Because yeah, I lowered it just to have a smoother stream, even though it might look ugly. But hopefully it looks passable for you guys. Ooh, there we go. Look at that speed difference there between the C1 and the C2. Let's see where AutoCam takes us. Yeah, we also have a Yaris. Let's see. In case you guys aren't aware of the whatchamacallit, the car list, we have a Civic FD2, a Civic EG6, a Civic Type R EK9 from 1997. We also have the Nissan Sentra from 1994, the Toyota Corolla AE101, and the Toyota Yaris to wrap up the C2. Now for the C1, we have here the Impreza STI track, as well as the I was about to say Subaru again. No, you have the Lancer Evo from 2005. Not sure which Lancer Evo is that, but yes, there you go. Nice. Let's drink some water real quick. Stay hydrated. Yeah, what's that exhaust sound? That's crazy. Alright, so guys, if you want to join, again, feel free to find us on Facebook rather, SimRacingPh, and you'll find there the page where Serda will be posting like the events, as well as the Facebook group, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And yeah. And also, I just want to give a shout out to the community over here and those that have made this possible. So we have Pinky Parch PH, D for graphics. Oops, it skipped a bit rather. Daryl Brady GP, SimRacing coaching. So the brains behind SimRacingPh. You have Dominado, E Motorsports Rally, ESC. Also have Gameline. Yours truly, MV SimRacing, Overboost Racing, Pinky Parts PH, as mentioned earlier, Ribbon Art Motorsports, 7 Garage, Sim2 Premier, where you can get all your sim racing goods, for, well, particularly Sim Magic and Conspit, SkyDrive, where I got my like foldable cockpit. You also have Soul Exhaust, Sim Racing page, well, yours truly as well, over here, hosting and organizing this event, Chagawa and Veloce Picasso. So thanks to, well, all of them, and for playing a part in this. Alright, so yeah, so if you hear popping, if you do hear it, just let me know. But yeah, that's me muting my mic just to clear my throat and whatnot. Alright, 15 minutes for qualifying, as Russell still goes faster with 45.913. Again, that is miles away from P2 in his fellow class, which is about 4.6 seconds. The gap between P1 and P2. So that's between Russell Reyes and Luke Morales. Yeah, Russell in a league of his own over here. Now Daryl Brady here. He is yo. Yo. Ay, oo ano. Teka, sige, try ko i-install it. Buti sinabi. Okay. Thanks, sir. Alright, so yep. Thank you to Sir Kim and Sir Daryl. Well, both are Daryls, but yeah. There are some technical issues. Well, particularly the liveries. I believe people have done liveries, so I'll get that up. In the meantime, we will, you know what, I'll just keep this on for now, and then once I'm good with the liveries, I will restart the game for a bit. So one moment, guys. Meantime, enjoy the on-track noises over here. Alright, yeah, that was pretty quick, I think. Hopefully deliveries are all good. But in the meantime, we'll be right back for yeah, just for a quick reload for deliveries to, well, load. Right, here you go. Have a screen of this. Alright, and we're back. So yeah, just a very quick reload. Ay, nandyan pala on. Yeah, he's also here. There we go. So that's why I felt like something was missing. Now we have some color to our yeah, to our grid. Look at this. Oh my goodness, hello. That was the Windows being Let's see. We have K-Works, Apex, SSR, and SRPH, DRS. Give DRS a visit on their Facebook page. Very good service, very good guy as well behind. And yeah, help me with a bunch. Oh, Fanatec? I don't see any Fanatec on this, do I? Nah, we don't. Oh, there you go, Fanatec. Alright. Yeah. So, no worries about the times. I did just rejoin, so I think the times are a bit off. But these are not the... Oh, actually, I have this. Oops. Hello, can I drag this? There you go. Here are the proper times. I'll just drag them here so you can see the proper times. There you go. Ta-da! Alright. So yeah, Christian Duque. Wow! That looks very clean. I like this. Woo! And number 1. Anyone else have a livery? Especially in C1? I don't think so. Oh, Russell disconnects. That's alright. Yeah, I think that's about it for liveries. Aw, I was hoping for more, but no, it is what it is. Nice to see liveries. Oh, I thought he was turning on his blinkers there for a split second. But nah. Alright, so 9 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Looks like we have Russell P1, Luke Morales P2, Tankay Adriano P3, Nino Gonzalez P4, Roy Numa Rip Rip just went up a position. So now he is P4. No, P5. Oh, but he's in a separate class. So do forgive me on that. But yeah, in terms of C1 rather, let me repeat C1. So Russell P1, Luke Morales P2, Tankay Adriano P3. That's for the C1 class so far. And now for the C2 class, the slower class, we have Nino Gonzalez in P1. Roy Numa Rip Rip in P2. Christian Duke in P3. Now, these, by the way, are not the only drivers in said cars. They are actually can be a team of 1, like solo, or 2 or 3, and I believe the maximum is 3. So, because this is an endurance race, they have to like switch drivers as well during their pit stops. Okay, we have Rainier in P4, I think, of the C2 class. Suguha Kuroaki, P5 of Side Attack Racing. I almost forgot. It's been a while since I've done anything SimRacing. P6 is Grizz. P7 Patrick Yuson. P8 Adrian Tayag. P9 Sipcorn. No, he's not P1. He's a C1 class. So he's currently P4 then in the what's it called? In the C1 class. And Russell has his own time in P1. Can I see here? Nope, I can't. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright. So, hopefully you'll get to enjoy this stream. And, yeah, just sit back and relax. And grab some popcorn, if you will. I'll be making some coffee as well while I'm here, just to get me through the night. Especially if I'm going to do some endurance racing right after this. So that's pretty cool. We're doing Le Mans Ultimate driver swap test, 8 hour. So I'll share my screen again, just to sidetrack away from that. So, oh, black screen. There you go. That is what I'm going to do later after the stream. So right now it's Sir RG, currently in P5 in class, so that's pretty cool. Um, we've gone through 2 hours and 3 minutes of racing so far. Qualified P4 and just had some mishaps, some mistakes here and there. No damage though, thankfully. Oh, my voice goes crazy again. But yeah, no damage, thankfully. We're a-okay. But yeah, here's what it is. Okay, back to Assetto Corsa. Looks a bit dark again. I'll fix that. Okay. What else can we change? I have no idea what I'm doing, but you know, it is what it is. Where are these? Oh my goodness, hello. Can't see anything. There we go. See Daisy. There you go. Now that looks more appropriate. Okay, so yeah, the HUD is a bit messed up, but I believe Russell is still in P1. Just hasn't set a new lap since I rejoined. But his lap time was at 1:45.833, if I'm not mistaken. So he's done a really, really good job with qualifying. Right, if you guys are in the chat, what you guys up to with sim racing? Like, have you been partaking in some endurance racing outside of hello, some cars disappearing? I think you've been partaking in some competitions, whether that be with prizes, no prizes, or whatnot. I believe Alan of BS Plus, he's doing the Suzuka 1000 kilometer on iRacing, so that's pretty cool. Myself and Sir RG and a bunch of fellow sim racers, local sim racers, we're doing the Bahrain driver swap test 8 hours on Le Mans Ultimate. And yeah, it's been a bunch. Also, while Sir RJ is here, feel free to check out Monza Arcade. So, super cool vibe. The rigs are sick, and yeah, get to race in person a bunch of other drivers. So it is so different if it's like on site. Oh, also thanks for the new followers. So Vince, and I believe there's one more that I missed earlier. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, just enjoying this hobby that's slightly on the expensive side, especially if you wanna upgrade. But it is still super duper cool. What a cool hobby to have. Hell yeah, Philippine sim racing, yeah boy. Philippine sim racing indeed. Again, sorry for the lack of sound when we're going on board. I don't know what's up with my thingy majiggy. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check Twitch. Sim racing. Sorry, Twitch. But yeah, here's what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, we have a lot of options really, and it's up to you guys to well, ideally just join all of the communities really, because every single one of them is pretty cool and they have their own like they are their own thing. Like SimRacingPh, we are pretty much doing sports cars and more like entry level stuff that you'll see like in real life as well. We also have the grid. The grid does Formula One, very more active on the Formula One side of things, but they also have a bunch of people doing Euro Truck Simulator. We also have what EA F1 25 and 24. While the game itself is questionable, the people there are pretty cool as well. So yeah, there's that. Phil Pacific, they do ACC as well as Dirt Rally 2.0 Rallycross. Who else has been hosting events recently? The others are pretty inactive, but they're still cool. If you want to promote your group, feel free to type it in the comments. I don't mind, I think. Is this a quali session? Yeah, it's a quali session to our what's it called? For this 2.4 hours of Clark International Speedway now. It is wrapping up. And yeah, we're about to see the final times of our drivers in qualifying. I won't announce it yet until the start, because well, the HUD is a bit messed up. It's not giving us the proper times, but for sure you can say that Russell is P1 in his own class with a 145.833. Then first in class would be, for C2 would be, I think it would be Nino. Yeah, it'll be Nino with a 204.608 right now. I think the order is like this, but we'll see again once we get on grid. I think this is a bit bright. Oh. There we go. Ooh. Not a great place to have to go side by side, especially with whatchamacallit. Oh, cool. With slower class or the faster class being side by side, but it is what it is. Oh, cool purple helmet. This purple is always a cool color, no? Especially if it's like some sort of metallic or clear coat kind of thing. I don't know what it is called exactly, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. I do miss participating in competitions. It is so different to have a on-site competition, SimRacing competition. The vibe is different. I guess if you're not used to it, it's more nerve-wracking. I think it's always nerve-wracking. But yeah, it's cool. Hopefully we get more of that in the Philippines this year. Excuse me. Yeah, while we're wrapping things up, Luke Morales getting pretty close, but yeah, nowhere near the 45s of what Russell did earlier in the session. So we'll take a quick peek at our fellow driver, Sir RG, what he's doing on Le Mans Ultimate. There you go. He's currently P8. No damage. Gucci. He's on lap 63, so he's done lap, like, aside from quali, he's done 63 laps of racing against, ooh, no, sorry, commentator curse, perhaps. I will bounce out of that. But it happens, guys. Mistakes happen, and it's an 8-hour race. You know, don't beat yourself up for it. Just focus down the line and, you know, finish the race. Hey, yeah, what's up with my social stream? It's like it's not working properly. I can't, I can't, see multi-stream chat. SimRacing. Who's this? SPM. Oh, okay, this is another league. I have no clue who you guys are. So I'll come back to here. Okay. Yeah, let me fix this thing real quick. One moment, guys. I'll be right back. Right back. Excuse me. Sorry. Just a cough. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my thingamajiggy. My social stream, so I can see you guys and on one screen on my laptop, because I don't have a second screen. You really appreciate the second screen when you get one, and then you like it. I'm not saying it gets taken away from you, but you know, when you go back to a single screen. Alright, so bit more into the race, but we have Russell Reyes P1 in the C1 class, Luke Morales P2. Okay, it's on autocam. But yeah, Tankay Adriano in P3 in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo something. But I love this car. I just don't know the particular model. P4 we have Sipcorn Kanunkla in the C1 class as well, and we'll now transition into the C2 class, the slower class. We have a Nissan Sentra of Nino Gonzalez, sharing this car with with brother Francis Gonzalez. P6 we have Christian Duque. I believe we are missing someone. Yeah, we are missing Roy. He's supposed to be P2 in class, but yeah, let's say Christian Duque P3. That's Sir Da as well in the car, as well as Sir Kim, Daryl Canosa. P4 is Rainier Castillo. I believe he's riding the car on his own. Sugua Kuruaki will be P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, P5 in this very teeny tiny Yaris. Chris Axel Aranzanzo. Oh, I want to see this livery later. I see BDO, so he's got a custom livery. He also got BRC and Jollibee on his on the boot. Is it a boot? The backside? I don't know. Patrick Yuson up next in a Civic, and we have another Sentra and Roy Newman Rip Rip. No, is joined. He's back, and Adrian Tayak rather at the back of the grid. And now we are about to go green as Russell gets a very great initial start, but I think he bogged down a bit for a split second. Let's see here. Down, very long run down into turn 1. I'm going to take over the camera here, and you guys will see Roy Newman Rip Rip. Oh my goodness, we have two batches of cars going down here. Go here. Look at all the smoke from the teeny tiny cars, the slower cars, the Civics rather, the front wheel drive. I'm not sure if Nissan Sentra is a front wheel drive. Please correct me. But yeah, what a start. Oh, a bit of a, I think that was a curb more than a bump from someone else. But that will wrap up the first few corners, as we have some side-by-side racing, a Toyota Yaris and a Nissan Sentra. So Chris Axel Aranzanzo, rather, he is going for that position as Nino goes rallying for a bit. Hello, I know AC rallies out, but this is not the game for that. This is the regular Assetto Corsa. But all jokes aside, he still stays ahead. But yeah, Nino, he lost the lead. Now he's up, well, down to P3 rather. Hello, thanks for the follow, Leoch, Nathaniel. But yeah, back. Oh, okay, that is a bump on the curb. Not an ideal way to take said curb, but yeah, it is what it is, right? We just move on. Again, it's a long race. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes, and Looks like everyone's settled in. Russell already long gone from the C1 class. 3 seconds in 1 lap, and this lap is like a just under 2 minutes, so that's a huge gap there. Over here though, the battle for P1 in the C2 class, the slower class, we have Renier Castil, Roy Numa Rip Rip, thankfully, who rejoined right before the start of the race. Now he's back and he's fighting for P2. He's stayed in his qualifying spot. Nino Gonzalez, he lost a couple of positions early in the lap, but he's doing okay now. And let's see how the cars will do. Hopefully we get to see the Yaris further up in the field as we see some smoke and a bump. Nino Gonzalez bumps Chris Axel Aransan. No, that's Roy Noah Rip Rip. And Nino goes for the position, but he goes wide. Let's see if we can carry that momentum down the next straight into the final corner. Not final corner, hello? Just saying words that are not. Oh. Okay, looks like Nino will get to keep the position. So he's now up to P2. And Renier, he goes off. That allows Nino to sneak up right behind him and go down the inside. Will he? Oh, he hesitates for a bit, but because Renier goes wide again, that will allow Nino to overtake and back into P1. Again, it's a long race, even though he only did it in like 2 laps. Nino is back from P4, P3, and now into P1. Unfortunately, for him, it's not over as we have a fellow battle at the back, Adrian Tayag and Patrick Yuson. One in the Civic and one in the Sentra. They're going side by side through the corners, giving each other a lot of space. However, Adrian Tayag goes just a bit wide into the grass for a bit, and that will allow Patrick Yuson to take over that spot. Now Renier is really struggling in these oh yeah, there you go. He's struggling with these brakes going straight, and unfortunately Roy has to take a bit of evasive maneuvers. They all survived though, but this will lead into a 4-way battle while Nino Gonzalez runs away in P1 for the C2 class. We're going to follow this pack just a bit because yeah, everyone here is within slipstream range in Assetto Corsa, which is 0.5 tenths. And you can see here on the left here, these are like yellow, and yellow means that they are in close quarters of each other. Now, oh, Chris almost hitting Renier in the back there, but that's clearly avoided. Christian Duque just sitting back closely. Also Suguha, sort of fairly close there, but not close enough to get a proper slipstream, but close enough to take advantage of a particular mistake, as I believe that was Chris giving a bump shaft to Renier, and Renier goes for the dive. That will allow him to get into P2 temporarily, as Nino will definitely be smiling from eye to eye as he sees this battle, each of them slowing themselves down and increasing the gap. Oh my goodness, Christian Duque! Unfortunately, he taps into Chris, and Chris almost was not on the right side of his car. He was almost tipped over by Christian Duque. Unfortunately, that will bring them down the order, and well, battle's not over. Chris here already looking for moves on Patrick Yuson, who was behind earlier with Agent Tayag as well. Oh, let me remove this real quick. We don't need this anymore. Let's get this out of the way. Bonk. Okay, so yeah, Russell, 11-second gap already. If you want to follow a particular driver, especially in the C1 class, you can look at the track map, as Renier again still struggling with that turn now. He's going straight and not turning. He'll have to adapt to that eventually, otherwise he's going to be losing time and might even be might even cause some collisions like earlier before. But thankfully earlier was just pretty chill in terms of context, especially in online sim racing. Now Chris here in the slipstream range of Patrick Uson. Will he go for a move down the inside? He takes a peek but doesn't go for it. But over here, now that Patrick Uson has gone wide and Chris is hugging the inside, taking the shorter distance as, oh no, Patrick Uson and Chris, they get tangled. I mean, if you follow F1 rules, you'd think that Chris would be at fault here because he was not fully alongside. I think if we were to say something, I think maybe Chris was at fault. But anyways, I'm not the steward. That's just a take from me, and I could be very, very wrong. But who knows? Anyways, back here, Patrick Uson was side by side earlier with Agent Tag, but that did not that unfolded pretty quickly as they settled into what position is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 8. Supakorn Saipin, who joined late, is now catching up to the pack. He's 2.4 laps behind the next car in the C2 class, not in the C1 class, but the C2 class. So he has a long, long way to go. But we'll see. Maybe he has the pace to catch up to these guys here. Super Ganunkla, Tankay Adriano, Luke Morales, and maybe Russell Reyes also. Who knows? But Russell is on a totally different planet right now. He is just super duper fast. I don't think anyone can catch him this particular speed. Alright. So yeah, we're back here as I think okay. Adam Saju did not pit. He just touched the line there earlier. But okay, looks like things have calmed down for a split second. Not quite the battle that we just had earlier, but that was a pretty cool couple of corners and laps from the C2 class, as well as from like Roy, Rainier, Christian, and Chris as well. But due to some contact, now the gap has split up a bit. Hello, Cast. Hope you're doing well. Just broadcasting a local sim racing event, and over here we have two relatively small cars, especially the Yaris of Suguha Kuruaki and Christian Duke. I'm not familiar with Filipino names, so please correct me if I said it wrong. But yeah, we here are having a fairly chill race. I believe Patrick was closing in earlier, but I think it just had a really good entry but a poor exit, which made him lose time. That's alright. Alright, 2 hours and 14 minutes left in the race. Again, Russell is just gaining and gaining. And who's that going really wide? Agent Tayag. Unfortunately, not sure why he went wide, but that allows Russell through. And also Patrick Uson, who is a direct competitor of Agent Tayag, as Russell here is in a separate class. So yeah, let's see how Russell handles the traffic here. Any nice cameras? Look at that. So now 2 down. I believe that was Chris that he just overtook. And now let's see over here on the straight. Look at the speed difference between the C1 cars and the C2 cars. Look at that. Whoa. It's like they're just standing still. That's quite a speed difference. But again, the C1 cars they're like time attack or track cars, while the C2 cars are something that you'd see more often every day. So like your Yaris, Nissan Sentras, do you have some Civics? Oops, hello. Hello, Sir Kim. What's up? Yes. Streaming, Katipunan. Alright. You're driving after this? Ba't di kayo sumali sa amin, sir? Sa LMU. Gino. Mark. Oh. Chill-chill lang kami. Sige. Tig-apat rin kami eh. 4 na oras. Indeed. Ay, teka, let's see. Are there any battles? Teka, BRB. Alright, so that was Sir Kim. You guys didn't hear him, but answering him since I have the Discord muted pala. But yeah, we have a battle unfolding here. Christian Duque and Suguha Kurowaki. Whoa, that was a bump on a curb. Did not bounce right, and that almost sent Christian facing the other way of the track. But nonetheless, we are a-okay though. We're still going forward. And now let's see this slipstream effect. How good is it of an effect between the Civic and the Yaris? So closing in a bit, not quiet to be honest, but it's there. It's under the braking though. Ooh, Christian getting a really good line as the rear left of Suguha lifts from the body roll. Oh no, more contact from Christian Duque as they both spin and go off road. That will allow Chris to come back. I was hoping for... Oh yeah, I forgot. Got distracted from all the battling, but I want to see this livery. Cloud9, FAAST, Rota. I mean, they're battling, yeah, but... Hold on. I think the Yaris looks cool with the LED taillights like that. It's pretty cool. I hope that's LED. And this strip reminds me of like what's it called? Oh, hello. There's a fellow C1 car. Look at this, the acceleration. Gone. Absolutely gone. Sheesh. Anyways. Yeah, I like this spin strip. Reminds me of like the old racing games from back then. Like Need for Speed Carbon, Pro Street. Adding our decals like this, and yeah, pretty cool. Okay, anyways, the battle is like sort of unfolded. Oh, there's also, yeah, there goes Jollibee. What's this say? I can't read it. And then Bits 91. Let's have the BRC track map over there. Yeah, I like the taillights like that. They look pretty cool. And the taillight colors look pretty cool as well. And just the whole color really looks very, very nice. I know. It looks like a proper race car. Alright. So, yeah, again, not much battling happening as Supercorn Saipin disconnects. I think he's just called it. Or maybe just disconnected, but he's laps down. He's 2 laps down, so it's kind of hard to come back. As the track gets a bit darker, no? Guys noticing that? It's a bit darker now. But nonetheless, that's what it is. I wonder what time it is in game. Is there a way to check that? I don't know. Oh well, is what it is. Yeah, it does look a bit darker. Oh, there goes. Supercorn Saipin is back, but he's laps down. On this, he's a lot of laps down. Hopefully, you guys can still see the cars. Pretty. Oh, it's a battle. Almost missed this S. Wow, they go almost 4 wide into turn, and Christian just barely avoids. I believe that was Suguha. But yeah, they were 4 wide. Suguha, Christian, and I believe that was Sipcorn? Kanunkla? Yeah, Nino though, going really, yeah, just going really strong. Not sure if the gap is going down, but we'll see. It was 3.6 just a second ago, so we'll see how that unfolds. Where's the battle? Just unfolded again. Okay, we look at stream here. Oh well, we're chilling. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to get a quick break, real quick, just a toilet break. And are you excited for Forza 6? V? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna get back into SimRacing next week. Just been yeah, Battlefield 6 is pretty cool. The Red Sec was also pretty cool as well. Hi Faye, you're not racing? Not yet. I'm broadcasting. But after broadcasting, I think I'll be streaming the 8 hours of Bathurst no, Bahrain. I keep saying Bathurst. And they're the same two letters in the beginning, but yeah, Bathurst is more familiar for me. But yeah, 8 hours of Bahrain, the driver swap test on LMU. So I'll be streaming that, I think, hopefully, if all goes well. And yeah, we'll see. Let's see from there. Okay, so yeah, again, I'll get a quick break just to, you know, rehydrate, and just reset rather. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. See you in a bit. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Alright guys, we are back. As I saw a spin earlier from, I believe that was Kanunkla. So it was in the grass earlier, but looks like he's going again. Russell's here. He has a well, timing is going crazy, but where is he? So P2 is here, P1 of Russell is here. That's crazy. But oh well, you know, is what it is. Jaco, thanks for the heart me. Also Nino, how come did you do a driver swap? How come you're here watching the stream? What you doing? Let me turn on my other app. Yeah, not sure if Nino's done a driver swap, but I just saw his name over here. Excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, not much has happened, I think. Other from some. Whoa, hello! Did you guys see that? That's right. That's right, disconnecting. Oh my goodness, what was that? That was crazy. Hold on. We need to see that again. I need to get this. Someone clip that. I'm on YouTube. You can clip that. But that was insane. That was Roy, like going through. Wait. Teka guys, huh? I'm going to try catch a clip. That was just. Oh, you guys can't see it on stream, but I saw in the corner of the screen that Roy was going at subsonic or supersonic speeds through the wall. But I think he's back. I hope he's back. He is back, thankfully. Sikorn disconnects also. Having such disconnects is terrible. I super relate with that. And yeah, that was crazy. Oh, sorry. Oh, he's disconnected. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, why is Tino on TikTok stream? Anyways, oh well. I digress. Not complaining. +1 viewer, but yeah. Okay, anyways, here's a battle going on between, well, the same suspects as earlier, Chris, Suguha, and Christian. So it's always nice to see battles like this, especially in an endurance race, and especially as a commentator. Oh, we have the C2 cars over here. I believe this is Luke Morales and Adriano. Are they? No, I don't think it's Tankay. It's Kao Soy Sobracket. Yeah. Navigating through the field. He's back here. Sobracket unfortunately is in a tight spot to overtake these guys, but he's... I'm not sure. He is laps down since he joined late, I think. But, oh, Sugua goes a bit on the grass. It was a bit wide, but I think he can carry that momentum down the straight. But the question is, will Sobracket be able to overtake them? No, he's very patient. There you go. I was update. Oop. I saw someone get into the wall. But it's just a sound. Oop. Hello. That is some lag there. Oh, as some bracket. He goes. That's some bracket? Or Eternal? No, that's some bracket. Not sure why the time was like that. But again, Christian Duque, he is going to go side by side with the Yaris of Chris. Renier's far, leaving this pack. So from a 4-way battle to a 3-way battle of Chris, Christian, and Suguha. But yeah, it's a Yaris sandwich right now, as a Civic is between a green Yaris and a white Yaris, as Adrian Tayag now enters or reconnects, which I believe this will be a driver swap, since it's the same person reconnecting again. So after, yeah, I guess after quite a while. Oh, whoa, hello. Oh, that's me, I guess. Sorry for the lag. But yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Okay. Trying to find some battles here, as Christian again goes down the inside. This battle just does not stop. Christian locks up though. Same as what Rainier was experiencing, but I think Rainier's got it under control. And he's able to run away as Christian Duque gets spun. Not sure who to put the blame on that. We'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, that was a spin. That was like sideways, and Christian just really had to put it to like 0 kilometers per hour. And yeah, that was not ideal for him. However, that brings us to another battle. Chris again, as he goes wide, which allows Suguha to slip into P7 overall, or in class P3. It's on the podium in class. So from P5 in a few seconds, now down to P3. Must be really happy right now, but the job's not over. We have an hour and 53 minutes left in this particular race. So be sure to tune in and just yeah, just watch the fight happen. Alright. Hope you guys are enjoying the Sunday night, and yeah, and the stream as well. Not much happening. Do like the shorter races and the closer racing. That's where I get to commentate a lot, and well, eventually ran out of breath. But it's fun though. Yeah, it's pretty cool year this year. So there was TGR. Glad that that's still happening. There's also some, I just got to experience for the first time this year Monza Barcade. That's pretty fun. But Gran Turismo was something to learn. That was a really great challenge, and a couple of days. It's a surprise to qualify and do well. I wouldn't say well for myself, but maybe well enough to P4 Grand Finals. That was a journey, but I'm still a bit bummed about that. But it's okay. Racing, it is racing as, oh my goodness, I believe that's Russell and Christian and also Chris going really close with each other. Christian takes advantage of the situation and allows himself to sneak by Chris for P4 in the class. Whoop! There you go. Russell goes through. I believe that's Adriano. Adriano is slapped by Russell. That's something. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. You might be on pace to lap Luke, but Luke is pretty far as well. You might be able to still pull that off. We'll see. But then again, we do have the pit stops and whatnot, so let's have to wait and see again for this. Alright. Let's see. Not quite. Do see some closing in, but not quite in terms of close battles, I would say. Christian, though, hang on for life to get P4. Oh no, that's P3 rather. P3 in class. P1 and P2 just chilling. I'll get to them in a bit. But yeah. This was quite a shallow entry, but hopefully that will give enough of a look to just what's it called? Yeah, to just get into the slipstream range, which he is. We are in the slipstream range. There we go. Wow, what an... Oh! Okay, I thought it was smoke from contact, but that was just smoke from the rear left being lifted as they go through the corner. Again, these are front-wheel drive cars. And their rear gets light as they corner and slow down and corner at the same time. That's also really awesome to see a front-wheel drive cars. I would love to compete in front-wheel drive cars again. I mean, maybe not on the controller, but on a wheel, yeah. Especially after watching like Swelio Almeida do it. Well, he is doing it right now. I'm like stoked, like, ooh, front-wheel drive racing. And you know, it's a different challenge, yeah, but it's a challenge regardless. And you know, guess that's what makes racing fun. The challenge, and especially the close racing as well. If you're into more like open wheels, check mo nga real penalty mo din. Okay. That's interesting. Not sure what that message is for, but I believe that's for our drivers definitely. But not sure about what particularly. Okay. Hold on, excuse me. I'm gonna cough for a bit. Alright, back. Okay, and yeah, over here, see that pretty much it's really stable. I think Nino has pulled a huge gap compared to Rainier, so Nino can just chill, sit back and relax. Rainier can also sit back and relax a bit if he's comfortable with P2. Just has to prevent mistakes to be caught up by P3 and P4, which, by the way, these guys are just really close to each other. I believe Chris has disconnected to his driver swap, so it's Patrick. Agent Dayak is chilling here. I think he's driving alone as well. Yeah, people are doing their pit stops and driver swaps. Even if you're if you're a solo, you still have to do the driver swap procedure by going into your pit box and then leaving and then coming back, and there's like a timer that starts counting down. Alright, Nino goes into the pits over here. Now our pit limit is sort of non-existent. We are going 200 kilometers per hour, so again, sort of non-existent, but just to prevent like the game from bugging. There are reasons why we did this. Okay, Nino, he disconnects. That will allow, I believe, Francis to get into the car. Christian Duque. It's overtaken by, I believe this is, yeah, Sipcorn Ganun. Oh, Russell is doing. I like the wing on the Subaru more than the Mitsubishi. I believe it's like the right kind of wide. Yo, Jaco, thanks for the rose again. Thanks for the rose and the heart meats. In case you didn't hear me saying about the heart meats. But yeah, thanks. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that. Alright, so yeah, we're chilling here. People are disconnecting. They're doing their driver swap challenge. Oh, Estankai hits the wall on pit entry. Goes too fast. Oh wait, no, that's pit exit he hits. That's a different one. Hope his car is okay. But yeah, it's not something that you hit often. But oh well, I guess it's still possible. Now, yeah, we're just chilling here. Just chilling. Let's see. Okay. Is there people do their driver swaps? Was Chilax's Adriano, Tankai Adriano goes off to the gravel of 1. I don't know what turn this is. Oh, as Nino gets a jump on. Oh yeah, of course sound gets gone again on Patrick, I believe. Yeah, that was Patrick. There we go. But that was not for position. That's actually Nino lapping Patrick right now. So we're chilling. Winier goes into the pits. He will do his pit stop or driver stop even. So let's wait and see what they'll be up to. Okay, Luke Morales here. He's chilling. Let's take a look at LMU again. Oh, we're down to P10. People are swearing, so I won't be showing this on stream, but yeah, people are swearing. FFS Hypercar, stop dive bombing us. It's a very fair crash out. Are we on board with someone again? Yeah, I think we are. Very cool. Let's see what else. So yeah, we're done then. That's cool. Again, long race, so we're chilling. Ooh, Archie goes for a dive bomb. Okay, you know what, for a bit, let's explore this. So yeah, this is what I'll be driving later. RG goes up to P9, overtakes P10, or Sir RG rather. Yep, 5 hours and 2 minutes left in the race. We're chilling. Hello people, what's up? What's up? How are you? I feel like I forgot something. Have I replied to you on Messenger? Go play Mario Kart, Mathieu. Okay. Anyways, back to the Katipunan. Oh, wait, I don't think it was showing. Was it? I don't know. OBS wasn't showing it. Anyways, we're back here though. The Russell P1. No. But yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'll check it right now. Thank you for reminding me. On Tuesday. Ilan? Where's what? There we go. Okay. So, oh, excuse me, got a cough. Okay, yeah. So again, we're chilling here. Not much is happening, and there's a bunch of pit stops as well. So positions will be cycling around, and we won't have like on-track battles for quite a while as they, yeah, go through their pit stop cycles sequence. Being a commentator stuff, huh? Ah, great storyteller. There's that's Nino. Not Nino or Francis. Let me see. That was crazy. He was sideways. Or he was on 2 wheels for a bit. I can't see for some reason. We try again. Oh yeah, it's Francis rather. Francis was on 2 wheels for a bit. I was caught on stream. Where is... Okay. Francis is chilling. By the way, it's Francis that's driving right now. It says Nino at the bottom. But... It's... Yeah. It's Francis. My other HUD says so. And Assetto of course says it's Francis. So, there's that. Anyways, hello Tuss. Michael, my idol. Yo, what's up? How are you? How are you? Kamusta, kamusta. Oh my goodness. These guys are built different. Where's P2? I think Russell is still like closing in on Luke Morales. So he'll be lapping almost everyone, really. Which is crazy. That guy is already lapped by Luke and Russell. Neo Aviation as Russell disconnects to do his driver swap. So, yep, again, leaderboards will get a bit crazy, but oh well. It's the pit stop cycle, anyways, and there's driver swaps, so it'll be a while. Okay, yeah, just have to wait and see how everything unfolds after this. Anyways, I think I'll catch another break just to rest my voice for a bit. But yeah, you guys will still see the action, but I'll just not be speaking. Nice. Commentator break. Here we go. See you in a bit. Make sure to stay hydrated also. Hold up one sec. I just took a peek on at my screen and I see Tankay Adriano. Unfortunately, I think he's out of fuel. He's 1 RPM. His car's, yeah, his engine's dead. He's slowing down. He's neutral. That's an unfortunate way to end the race. I think that's that for him. Goes into the pits and he disconnects. That's not ideal. I mean, you can teleport back to pits, but you know, be a couple, maybe a lap or 2 down. But yeah, that's not ideal. That's his P3 gone, which means Zipcore and Canuncla as AutoCam properly changes the camera to. Whoa! What? Oh my god! Someone should someone should edit that with the Tokyo Drift. I mean, sure, that is the slower class, but he was sliding through there. Hold on, let me get on Twitch. Yo, who let that man cook? That was awesome and hilarious and crazy. Oh man, hold on. How do I clip on Twitch? I can't. How do I do that? Oh, I'm not logged in, right? I forgot. Let me do it on YouTube. How do I clip? Bruh. Maybe on... Okay, one moment, guys. Let me figure this out. But that was hilarious watching it. I'm going to try and clip it. Thing is, can I find it is the question. I don't think I can. Oh. Oh wait, I found it. It's a bit laggy. Oh. Ooh. Who have we got here? Yeah, Tankai is now in the pits. Again, we have a silent stream. Again, I'm not sure why it goes silent when we're on board. But here we go. Here is not quite a battle because this is Rainier lapping Christian. Maybe Rainier hasn't done his driver swap procedure. Oh, here, I found it. But my stream's like super laggy. Okay. Let's see. Am I getting drop frames? No, I'm not. Why is Twitch being so slow? Anyways, that's nice to see. No drop frames. Oh, Tankai. Hello, Tankai. I know that's an all-wheel drive and it's a Lancer Evo, but that's not the ideal way to go to. But he catches it. He's okay now. We're good. Okay, it's now Sipcorn Kanunkla. Going through this particular section here. Very cool one. And there's an esports line to this. But still a cool corner. Very high curve, very scary. Yeah, Russell 1.6 laps ahead of Luke. That is insane. I believe Russell disconnected. So what's it called? He clearly did his driver swap earlier. Alright. Lots of smoke again to turn 1 and this sequence of turns. Lots and lots of smoke from the tires, from the rear left being lifted. How are you guys? How's everyone in the chat? Hope you guys are A-okay. Okay, so yeah, Rainier is ahead, like in Francis also, way ahead of these guys. So Francis is in P1 for the C2 class, and he's 1 lap ahead of P2 of Rainier Castillo. So it's a huge gap. And then Rainier, he is almost lapping Chris. He's now lapping Suguha. Like Suguha's right in front of him, and Sugua is in P4 while Rainier is in P2. Not ideal for our guys here, but again shows how the pace difference between our guys here, and well, kudos to them for doing it. We're pulling it off. Alright, as Agent Dayak reconnects for his driver swap procedures. Tankai goes deep. Avoids the wall though, so he won't lose too much time, but there's still some time being lost, unfortunately. Oh, Tankai does another drift again. Tankai doing his drifts. Showing off for the stream at this point. Hey, it's now Sir Kim now driving for this particular car. That's nice to see, Sir Kim. Let's see how many spots he gets. Ooh, look at that tire smoke. Ooh, he's closing in, definitely on Tsuguha. I think he just compromises this line and he'll lose a bit of time. But I think as long as he resets properly, he'll be fine. So, yeah. Sir Kim is behind Tsuguha by a couple tenths only. We'll be seeing this battle unfold, really. Oh my goodness, Rainier. I think just had a split second of not realizing that there's a wall super close there, but he managed to avoid that. That would be very, very damaging to his car and to his race if he did not react in time. We're okay, guys, we're okay. Alright, let's see, what do you guys drink to stay awake? I could use something to drink to stay awake. Wow, look at that rear left of Sir Kim. It's just stopping. It's a lot of load being put into the front right. I think Russell is about to... It's fairly close to lapping Luke Morales as well. Fairly close. I say 0.2 laps, which is pretty far. But he's still on pace to lap Luke for another time. So again, that is insane. Let's see, where are we in? I'm on Ultimate. You're P9. We're doing alright. Okay. Yeah, just taking a quick peek. Look at that. The lines. Oh, that's a cut. Like a perfectly cut screen as I got transition away. Let's override the auto cam real quick so that we can sneak here. This is ACC. No, this is Assetto Corsa, the regular version. Not the Evo, not the Rally, not Competizione, but just the regular Assetto Corsa, the first one. Oh, Patwick. It's a fun name, Patwick. But yeah. Oh, autocam is on again. Hello, excuse me. There's a battle going on here. Go. Thanks for the like, Simon. How you doing? Get into Are you fond of any particular sim racing shenanigans or acts rather? Excuse me, got a cough. Yo, Acheta, what's up? What's up, Victor? How are you, man? How's EGR been for you? How's practice been? Just to introduce you guys, he won the national TGR here in the Philippines, P1, after a very epic, a very good drive in the grand finals, beating Enzo and Matthew and me as well. I did horribly in the first two races of the grand finals, but it was fun battling with Victor in the last race. Kakapagod, oh for sure. But yeah, when is it again, Victor? I think there are people like hosting us a watch party in Corsa. It's a fine race though. It's just, you know, it was by close, but on pace I think you had the better pace in race. So 23. Ooh, okay, so then I can watch. What time? Do you remember? So I'll be away. Don't know if I can watch. Hopefully I can. I would love to. Does it coincide with F1? Just around 11 a.m. I think. Las Vegas. 12 p.m. No, I forgot. Okay, understandable. But yeah, exciting. Can't wait. Almost 1 week. How are you feeling? Oop, S. Christian. No, Sir Kim is now going for a battle with Suguha over here. This as much as I can zoom out. Ooh, Sir Kim now going for the inside. Oh, bounces off the curb, loses his momentum. Excuse me, sorry. But we'll go for another run as Suguha goes deep, which will allow Sir Kim to get alongside him, I think. Yeah, he's got the momentum. He's alongside. Let's see how things go. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm watching myself. Hello, no. Okay, Suguha gets overtaken before the turn. That will bring Sir Kim and his team up to P1, 2, 3, 4. P4 in the class. Yeah, it'll definitely be nervous, but hey, just accept it. It is what it is. We can't run from it. Shaky legs, shaky hands, pasmado. Got this, Victor, as well as the other two, Enzo and Matthew. Oops, Suguha, I think just lost balance of his car, and he lost time there eventually. But again, 1 hour 16 minutes left into the race. Oh my goodness, and it's 4 hours remaining in the race. Uh-oh. I will let Sir RG know. That's not ideal. Just lap everyone. Yep, he's in the faster class though, so his direct competitors are Luke Morales, Sapcorn Canuncla, Tankay Adriano, and a couple of guys who disconnected as well. But yeah, in the faster class he's lapped everyone. He's about to lap P2 again for... There you go. Oh no, that was him earlier. But he's about to lap P2. I would say fairly shortly. 147.0, 151. So about, give or take. Hey, yo. Yeah. Nung quali. Nung race hindi. Wala naman. Okay, no worries. So RG, there's still like 1 hour and 15 minutes of the race. Yeah, so that would be maybe 2 more stints for you. Okay, how are you, by the way? Ah. Oh. Okay. I see, I see. This is good intel. Especially for future. Oh, nice. Alright, I'll let you get to it again. Good luck, Sir RG. Alright, so yeah, just spoke with Sir Da earlier. Just worried about some disconnects issues as Sir Kim is now going for an overtake. But unfortunately Rainier is there. Rainier's not for position, he's a lap ahead of these two. But yeah, battle's still on. What happened to Sir Kim? I thought he overtook earlier, but apparently not yet. They're still side by side. Rainier is in an awkward spot. I mean, he has no need to give way because he is the lapping car. He's the guy a lap ahead. But looks like Sir Kim and Tsuguha are stepping it up. And Rainier is maybe lost space or something? Not sure. As Rainier tries to unlap. Oh my goodness. Words, Michael, words. Form them. Put them in proper sentences. There you go. Rainier gets ahead again. It's like they're battling for position, but they're not. Oh, well, Tsuguha and Sir Kim as Sir Kim being in the white and teal blue Civic of the Petronas, while Tsuguha is in the dark green Yaris. But the battle is on. It's super duper on. But again, Rainier can still, he has as much right to try and be ahead of these guys since he is the lapping car. Ooh, my goodness. Who's that? Russell and Luke? So Russell has overtaken Luke, and that means he's lapped the whole field at least twice. So that's insane. Not just the slower cars, but also his fellow competitors. So he is flying. He's going crazy with that. Alright, and now over here. Yes, it's that for Russell. He can just sit back and relax. Let me check my social stream as well. It's not working still. Still can't see the text. But I don't know. Track limits just a suggestion. Yeah, oh, hello. As Sir Kim is sideways. And that will bring everyone close again. Track limits in this mod, again it's a mod. It's like not made by official people. Yeah, it's a bit non-existent. Some of them, the grass, they're like a road surface where you can be on them and you'll be fine. As Rainier tries to lap them again. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Sir Kim. I was looking away for a bit. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what you get with third party, I guess, and what you can get. Rather, not saying that every mod is bad and every mod creator is bad, but this particular one, track limits is indeed a suggestion. You can do that, I think. Get away fine. Oh, as Suguha bumps into Lanier, which allows Sir Kim to go past. And also this fellow, I think it's Sipcorn Kanunkla? Yep, Sipcorn Kanunkla. It's a faster class in the C1 class. But, oh no, that's not a good place to go wide. iRacing at track limits. No, iRacing is very strict. This one is not as strict. iRacing is really strict, especially on particular corners. Renier is lapped by Nino. Nino also doing a very good job. Or Francis rather. Well, both of them. They're doing a very good job. Yeah. Oh wait, where's Sugua? Oh, there's Sugua. Sugua going sideways in that guy's for a split second. Wow, he is sliding that thing everywhere. Sugua, chill. Unless you want to do some clip farming, some aura farming or something. But yeah, there you go. It's a bit sideways. Okay, Christian, or no, Sir Kim is... Hold on guys, excuse me. Nope, Rainier goes sideways and that will bring the field closer, and again Sir Kim, the Civic, will go ahead. This is an awkward battle between these three. Well, between these two and Rainier. But well, it's giving us the entertainment how we need after more than halfway into the race. So we're halfway plus 4 minutes into the race. So yeah, 1 hour, 8 minutes remaining into this 2.4 hour race. It's looking good so far. Okay, so over here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Sir Kim is going rallying. He was sideways. He hit the first curve wrong, and then hits the second curve very wrongly because of the first one, and that brought him into the grass. But however, he's back on his feet. They can't just seem to get away from each other. It's like whoever's in front will make a mistake, whoever's at the back will like lock in, and ooh, I'm not sure about that weaving. Sir Kim. Oh my goodness, Rainier goes for a bump and dump. I don't know. Bump and bump? Bump and dump. Bonk and... I don't know. I can't think of the term. Anyways, they're still side by side. Sugua just sitting there relaxing. Never mind, not relaxing. He goes really wide. But yeah, again, these guys just can't seem to get away from each other right now. Just battling here and there as Rainier tries to go on the inside for a dive, but there you go, it succeeds. However, will Sir Kim in that white Petronas Civic get the position? Tries to do a switchback, but there's not enough space over there. That will allow Rainier to momentarily keep his position, but again, this is not over. Slipstream can happen. Sugua is still waiting behind that, behind there. As Sugua is trying to take a look on the inside of Rainier as Rainier goes wide. Okay, here we go. Side by side now, Rainier and Sugua. Not anymore, as now it's, well, at least on track position, not necessarily like in terms of classification right now. Between these three, it's now on the front of the pack. It's Sir Kim, followed by Rainier, and then followed by Sugua. Sorry, my voice is... Yeah, I just have a cough, so apologies for my lack of speaking skills today. As that was quite a interesting line by Patrick. But oh well. Let's see, are they still close together? Fairly close together. But again, Rainier is still not ahead of Sir Kim. They are battling. I believe they're in one GC as well, or one voice chat. Renier and Kim. Yeah, they are in one. Guess they're just having fun at this point, which is cool. Oh, hello. Apparently, it's a watch party over there. Hi. Thanks for live streaming it, Ian Xavier. Yeah, thanks. Maybe just for radio or something, but oh well. Thanks still. Okay, anyways. We are still battling Renier and Sir Kim. That's not over. Apparently. I know, when will it be over? We don't know. Well, I guess technically at the end of the race. But, yeah. Okay, both of them cutting that curb. Very scary way to cut that. But I guess they were doing it slowly to be safe. But I think might have lost time here and there. I don't know. You have to try it. Okay, now over here. Renier is ahead, but again, if the curse continues, Renier will make a mistake, which will bring the pack closer between Sir Kim, Renier, and Suguha. There we go. I think Renier makes a mistake, which will again allow Sir Kim now this time to be in the slipstream. And let's see what the gap is like. And how will they close in over here? Oh, not quite much. Oh, I think that's it. Like they hit the speed limit. Ooh, Sugua going. Never mind, he did it. All right. But there you go. Look at the gap closing in. And look at the difference in lines. Ooh, Sir Kim just goes a bit wide, at least for my liking. But that might be enough as Chris goes for a pit stop. Yeah, Chris was battling with these guys earlier, but not anymore. Okay. Yeah, again, Renier can't get away from Sir Kim here. Just like a love-hate relationship, like a toxic relationship. Just can't. They just can't get away from each other. And they're not even battling for position. Like, oh my goodness, that's a bit awkward. But that was Russell, I think, going through. Hi Russ, bye Russ. But yeah, they're not fighting for position. They gain nothing from this. But they're doing it. They're battling. Now Renier here, he has a track position. He is ahead, and he's not like under direct fire from Sir Kim right now in the white and teal blue Civic. But we'll see if Renier is able to pull away, or if Sir Kim will close that gap again, as he does. It's not really close, but fortunately that line is a bit odd. However, it's bringing it close, but I think Renier has the better momentum going out of this corner. So Renier gets to see, as Sir Kim goes for a woo, and Suguha also goes for a, I was about to say toilet break, goes to the pits rather. Let's see if they'll do a driver swap this time. But Suguha is no, I meant to say Chris. So Chris here is closing in on these two. So again, there you go. Sir Kim disconnects, Suguha disconnects, and we'll see a driver swap change. Let's see who reconnects. Alright, so while all of the pit stops are going to happen, since I think we're pretty much just waiting for this batch. Ooh, so Daryl and Suguha again. Suguha is driving on his own while The white and teal blue Petronas Civic is it's consisting of 3 cars. But yeah, looks like we'll just have to wait for them to get out into the pits. And they're out already. Wow, that's really quick. Suguha jumps them. And it's a 5-second gap. I don't know what happened, but yeah, Suguha now is able to catch a break. Okay, so now we're chilling again. A bit of a silent moment. Again, I think Nino is not. Well, Nino is back in the car again. He's not pulling away, or this particular car is not pulling away from Chris. So we'll see what Chris can do. If he can unlap himself or anything like that. Oh. Yeah, I keep getting shocked by that. Oh, hello. Keep getting shocked by the Lancer. It always has this exhaust sound where it like pops, like there you go, like that again. Like it's not a pop, it's like a snap. That was scary. Not ideal. Especially if you're easily startled with sounds, as Rainier goes into the pits and disconnects for, I believe could be his final driver swap change. Just need 2. But yeah. Anyways, okay. Alright guys, I'll take another break. And see you in a bit. Hopefully when I come back we'll be in another battle. But for now, looks like looks like the gaps are pretty far from each other. Guys, I'll see you in a bit. Have a break also. Have a Kit Kat. I'm not sponsored by Kit Kat, but make sure to stay hydrated. And I forgot to read the chat. Filipino endurance racing is so peak for real. It's nice to see. Yeah, more of you guys should join this. I was expecting a lot more. Thought like 32, like 30-ish. That's why my graphics were lower, but guess some people backed out. But it's okay. Hopefully more of us will join next time by. But yeah, I'm going to take a break. Stay tuned for this, by the way. Watch the gap between now Sir Daryl, yours truly for SimRacingPh, and Suguha. So that gap will be going down. Just have to watch. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alright, did see. Hope you guys were tuned in to see that overtake. I took a peek at that overtake by. Right now it's Sir Daryl in the 7th position overall, white and teal Petronas car. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, right now I'm making some coffee because I need to stay awake for about 3 to 4 hours. So 1 for this and 2 for the LMU stream later on, if I can make it. I hope I can do it. But the cool thing about having small apartments, you can do everything pretty close quarters. And if you have a wire long enough, or if you have wireless headset, you can do a lot. So right now I'm making coffee while being able to look at my screen. I still have ample wire to go to the kitchen countertop. That's pretty funny. I used to not be able to do this, but this is something I've recently done. But yeah, let's see, any more battles? Not quite. Sir Kim though is chasing Chris. So Chris now in the hunt, in the sights of Sir Daryl. We've been measuring this car a lot, and I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I mean everyone is driving, especially at the top, everyone's driving splendidly. This happens at this particular car. So as Suguha, and earlier was Chris, and earlier it was also with who? And Suguha. Forgot to mention Suguha, I don't know why. But yeah, earlier they were like always in a battle, and in the Civic in the hands of Sir Kim, they weren't able to. They were just like stuck with each other. Linear, Suguha, and the Civic, the Petronas Civic. I'll call it the Petronas Civic because it's 3 people in one car. But they just couldn't get away from each other, so that's crazy. It's always good entertainment. And I try to cover battles at least. Not necessarily good with other things and commentating. But yeah, Russell is doing a good job. I think they're in a battle. Oh, never mind, they're not in a battle. Luke goes into the pits. Maybe to do a final stop, we'll see. It is getting dark though, so let's wait and see for that. Nice to see a sunset, and not everyone, a lot of people are having their lights on as well. Kape guys. Gian, thanks for the like. Okay, I'm going to turn it on to auto cam. We'll quick and see where that takes us. But again, look at that. You guys see Chris being hunted by Sergem and Suguha also. Now I'm not sure where they are in terms of like pit stops, but this is something to watch out for. Chris has got 2 people on his tail. So stay tuned guys as Adrian Taya goes into the pits. So right now in the C1 class, it's Russell, Luke, sorry I forgot your name, Sipcorn, Kanunkla. Yeah, it's just that in the C1. Adriano, I think, disconnected for good. 7 laps down. So it's just 3 players, or 3 racers, and C1. However, in C4, we have Nino, P1, not C4, in C2. In the C2 class, kapapura ko ginagawa tapos parang mga AI. Yo, what's up, man? Another comment. Terry stream. Indeed. I haven't tried that. I'm not impressed with AI in racing. Except, well, what sim do you use? What sim do you use to watch these races? I think, oh, as Nino, or is it Francis? They went like 2 wheels. But yeah, I not a fan of AI in racing games. Maybe iRacing. I think they've done a good job. Automobilista 1 and 2, I think they've done a good job as well. R Factor 2, I'm not sure. It's been a while. I heard a few other good things. Oh no, Estanier gets bonked by. Oh wait, that's earlier. That's my YouTube stream. Why is it not in the live broadcast? Never mind. Sorry, false alarm. Okay, but what's not false alarm is dun dun dun. All this time, Sir Daryl Brady is catching on to the tail of Sir. Not Sir. I don't know if it's Sir. Oh, Chris goes into the pits. That's been real awkward to avoid that, but hey, here we are. So now, temporarily, the Civic, the Petronas Civic, the DBGP, SRPH, Petronas, all the sponsors you can come up with, K-Works. They're oh wait, there's no SRPH. Oh, there's SRPH. They're in provisional P3. Lanier's here though, as well. So we'll see if Sir Daryl Brady can catch up with Lanier and unlap himself, and maybe even go for P2. Who knows? But it's looking like a stretch really at that point. This Yaris looks really cool. Looks small, but looks clean. The eyes look hideous though. The headlights, the taillights, awesome. Looks cool, especially with Chris's livery. But the eyes, and looks like a guy with a mustache. I get that vibe. But oh well. Petron Blaze 100 Ron or when SimRacingPh Bridgestone. You sure? Okay, Petron, Rota, I'm not sure what that is. Sparko. Lies. I'm screenshotting this. Wait, is Sparko? What does Sparko make? Does Sparko make just seats, or do they make more stuff? I might be a fool for doing that. It's BDO. Oof. Cloud9 fast and a Jollibee again. But yeah, overall, this is like my favorite car. Looks wise. It looks. Hello, Chris. What was that? Hello. Ah, there you go. There's Sparko. Good catch. I make my own racing line. Hold on, let me go on Twitch and clip that. By the way, guys, if you want to clip stuff, it's so much easier on Twitch. So I recommend. Oh man, but that was hilarious. That was funny. Again, I'm not a steward, so I won't say anything. Oh, no Chris. Yeah, who else? What's him? Just simple purple. I think this is like a default livery. This one also has, it's like a old color, but then you got like sponsors placed everywhere. Hope you're making a lot of bucks from this. But this is cool. Yeah, it's cool indeed. Okay, let me Twitch. Hey, let me Twitch. Let me stream. And let me clip, rather. That's the word I was looking for. I'll make my own racing line. Where is it? Okay, it's coming. I think it's here. Huli. Huli ka boy. Okay. Okay, now we're back. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe this is just revenge. Duty's pressured. Nasa ano ka ba? Nasa Discord voice chat? Hello, Kenshin. This is revenge for ano? For I remember this one time where I was in battle for P1 on ACC, and then yeah, I was entering the pits. It looked like I was overspeeding into the pit entry, but the game did not detect it. So I'm like, okay, phew, that was close, I thought. But then if I go on stream, I realized that the broadcasters, they caught me. But the game did not get it. However, the stewards saw that on stream, and I got a penalty, a 5-second penalty for that. It's very, very close. In fact, to not get detected by the game itself is, you know, I'd say like I was within range, but when I had my front wheels on the pit entry line, I was like overspeeding. So like by 1 kilometer per hour. So I know, that was a crazy moment. But now, I am in a redemption arc. I'm in vengeance, seeking for blood as a broadcaster. But anyways, nah, just unlucky. Unlucky from from Chris. Huli ka boy. Okay, there we go. I'm looking at my fellow racer, Sir RG. So, by the way, I hopefully I have enough time to prepare. But right now, this is my teammate Sir RG on LMU doing an 8-hour race, and he's completed 1/2 of the race alone. Like no driver swap. Well, there are pit stops, but he hasn't done a driver swap. So after this stream, I will hop on this, and yeah, so 35 minutes. I think he can do it. 35. So I think maybe at the end of this stint or after. No, he has to do one more stint. So 1 point something strip, stream, strip. No. Sprint. No. Stint. Bruh. English rip. Need to get off the internet and touch some grass. Kape, guys. So hot. Never mind. Oh yes, yeah. Nino is doing really good. Followed by Rinier, then the Civic of the 3 gentlemen. Subuha, who's doing it alone. Chris with his epic looking car. Patrick, also clean looking car, but I think it's default livery. Yeah, it's a default one. Agent Tayag, oops. Also chillin'. Yeah, these guys are far from each other. But again, as long as you're consistent, make as few mistakes as you can, good to go. Oop, that's quite a bounce. It's gonna be expensive for the bill for the suspension, but thankfully it's SimRacing. That'll be A-OK. Alright. So, not much happening right now, because, well, Sir Daryl has built a huge gap on Suguha, 15 seconds in the past couple of minutes. So, yep, not a battle for that. However, Sir Daryl has, I think he's unlapped himself, I'm not sure, because his timing is going crazy. But I think he's unlapped himself from Rainier, which means if the next time by they meet up, like Sir Daryl goes faster and faster, and Sir Daryl ends up being behind Rainier without, well, basically if Sir Daryl catches up to Rainier, that will be for position. But Sir Daryl and the team only have 32 minutes and 49 seconds remaining, so that will be a challenge. However, they are a talented bunch, so we'll see how things go. Let's see, LMU. Let's take a look at a bit of LMU, shall we? Oh wait, I have not turned it off. I'm sorry, whoopsie. But no, yeah, it's fairly chill over here. There you go. Sir RG is in a battle for P5 right now. Behind him is P6 in the Ferrari, on different strategies it looks like. But oh, we got body damage on the rear as well. Interesting. But doesn't look bad or anything like that. We'll see how things go. But so awesome to do endurance racing. And shout out to Sir RG as well. He's done 5 hours, almost 5 hours of driving. Continuous driving, might I add. Well, aside from pit stop. What time is your stint? After this, like directly after this. After this, I'm hopping off. I'll prepare the stream. I think I'll prepare the stream right now. And yeah, we'll see. I'll prepare the details, live stream details for this. One moment. Back on the controller. Endurance. Finishing our stint on hours of racing on the controller. Bahrain LMU, the Mall Ultimate Bahrain 8-hour driver swap test with Sir RG. Oh, too long title. Okay, I've prepared it. So how many minutes remaining? 30. So maybe I'll start at 30. We'll see. Probably earlier. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna watch. Cool. Thanks. Alright, yeah. Again, no battles right now. We're chilling. We're unlapping a bunch of people. There you go. Look at let's look at here. Luke Morales. It's been a while since I've gone on to his POV, but let's see how he overtakes. Okay, that's that. That's that. That's pretty quick. Okay, so here we have Russell chasing a Suguha in that Yaris, in that dark green Yaris. That green looks really cool. Oops, ow. Sorry, that was my coffee. I might get hungry. I kind of want to prepare a snack, but I didn't. I forgot. And oh well. Is what it is. Should I cook something later? I think I should. I kind of want to. Maybe prepare something light. Eh. I don't know. What is that sound? Oh, okay. Never mind. That is... Sorry, G. Let's go. Oh. Hold on. Sarge, you okay? One moment, guys. Sarge, you good? What happened? Okay. Not sure what happened to our Ralaman Ultimate. Hopefully all is good. Disconnect. Oh no, did we disconnect? Ah. It happens. Mine as well. I mean, I had it happen last night. Oh well. We bounce back. We're gonna hop in like 27 more minutes. Or, well, let's make it 30 just to... for some more safety time. Pero buti you launch quick ah. I think it's still loading. I hope so. Oh no. Yeah, well. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see for a bit. Hopefully it's. Hopefully it's still there. One moment, guys. For some reason we can't find our car in Le Mans Ultimate. It's been stolen? Maybe, but no, we disconnected. Oh no, okay, let me see. I might try to launch Le Mans Ultimate and see on my end. See what we can do from here. Okay, let me... It says start driving there. That's the concern. Yeah, I mean, it's grayed out, but it's still there. While when I was spectating earlier, I had it, like I don't have it at all. So, let's see. I'll join in. Join event. Okay. PHNet.